relaxed and sensual. Well, sensual. That is not what I meant. Hi, hey.
Hello.
Today I'm going to be discussing with you some lovely tips for online school, because like 99% of the population of teens is going to school right now through online. So I think we all need some good tips to keep us good and on track, ready for the school year. My first hack is staying organized. And I'm not like a naturally organized person, but I kind of have to force myself or else I will fall apart. So let me show you my backpack, which my parents made fun of me for. They're like,
"You're not going to school. Why do you need a backpack?" Ugh.
But I'm like, where am I supposed to keep all my stuff? You know, it has, like, backpacks are so nice and like orderly if you keep them in order. Here's my backpack, sponsored by JanSport, just kidding. The inside of it's all like nice and organized. I have all my folders, where's blue? I have all my folders in order of like what class comes first, you know, like in rainbow order. It's like red's first period, orange is second period. And they all have little labels. Oh my god, Sprite makes me like, that was not the right, okay. They all have little labels, like this one's criminal justice, like whatever, they're all labeled. And this is where I keep all the work, because even though we're doing things online, we still have to print things out from time to time. So that's where I like to keep everything. I also have notebooks, the same strategy or theory. They go by class, they're all organized. Because like I said, sometimes we need to write down notes from a presentation or stuff like that. I also just have a bunch of other stuff like pens and Post-its. You can't even see any of this. Like pens, pencils, all that jazz. Well, we'll just put that to the side. But I know that folders aren't some people's thing. Some people like to use binders, all of that. So whatever works for you, do that. You do you, boo. You should like look up like organization tips, you know, for like your personality type. I don't know. Or just like look up different kinds and then find the one that best suits you. My biggest thing that I used all of sophomore year, all of this year, that actually helped me get straight A's, because I did not have straight A's freshman year, but is this planner. As you can see, I have all my assignments listed out, like when they're due. This particular planner also has a calendar view, so I can list when assignments are due and stuff like that. That is helpful. Love my planner so much. I know I'm such a nerd, but it's just so helpful. It's so helpful. I love her. I love her. I don't color code because I'm lazy and I just don't want to do that. It like looks fun and everything. I'm just lazy, but I do know a lot of people that do. And it looks really pretty, so. My next tip that I sometimes do and sometimes don't do is keep your room clean. Actually, when I'm doing class, my room's always pretty much clean. But I just find that I'm very relaxed and sensual. Well, sensual. That is not what I meant. I find that I'm very relaxed and, what is it called? Tranquil? When my room's clean. I mean, I'm not relaxed because I'm doing school, but I'm not all like, you know. I'm more like, okay, we're in a calm environment. I can do this. I am successful. I am blessed. Any other positive affirmations that I want to throw out there? So this next one, I am definitely a culprit of not following, and that is keeping your workspace separate from your play/sleep place. I love to do online schoolwork in my bed, even though that I know that it leads to worsened sleep and less productivity and increased tiredness. See, I know that, but the chair that I use to sit on for my Google Meet and stuff is so uncomfy, and I'd rather just lay in my bed. But I do know that it is not good. But like, if you guys like don't want to follow that one, then like it's not necessary. 'Cause, like, number 4, I cannot stress this enough. If you have not started online school, you need to download all the programs that your school will be using before you start. Because yes, me, Kaytlyn Jackson, ew, I hated that. I hate saying my name. Anyways, on the first day of school, was almost late to my first Google Meet because I did not have Google Chrome downloaded. Therefore, I could not go on Google Meet because I had like a Microsoft Windows whatever computer, and I had to disable some like S Suite thing, download Google Chrome. It took me like 25 minutes. I was almost late, and that's my horror story. So yeah, download all that stuff on your laptop, and if you can on your phone, or vice versa, on your phone if you can on your laptop, computer, whatever, iPad, I don't know. Because then you won't mess up like me. Also, read your teacher's syllabi, because it's actually important, and that kind of goes for all directions that they post in general, because since you can't just directly really ask them a question, you have to like email them or whatever. Just go ahead and read the directions like 5 times, even 10, maybe even 15, I don't know, lots of times, because I've gotten a few points marked off for not knowing what's going on. Let me give you an example. My teacher posted a syllabus quiz to make sure we actually read the syllabus, and one of the things was put your Google Meet profile picture as a selfie of you, and one of the questions was, have you like uploaded your Google Meet profile pic? And the answer options were, oops, I forgot, I'll do it in a second, and yes, I have. And I put oops, I forgot because I hadn't done it yet, and she marked off points for that. So now I have 88 in the class. That's just an unnecessary 88 that I don't need to have. So make sure you read instructions, even though that one was sus. Okay, my last tip that is going to be very extended upon. I can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. Do not procrastinate. I am the biggest procrastinator that you will ever meet in your entire life. You know those moments when you're sitting in class, math class especially, and your teacher is walking around checking the homework, and you are just lightning McQueen speed trying to fill that out. That is me almost every single day, or it was me. The good thing about online school is you typically have more time to submit your assignments, at least I do. But yeah, don't procrastinate. That's very important, but very hard to follow through on. But I have some tips for that, don't worry. Tip number 1, make a to-do list in your planner. I just slid that over with my foot. In your planner, and give yourself rewards for doing the tasks. Like for me, I like to eat healthy, but I also like to eat like so if I do a substantial amount of things on my to-do list, I like to reward myself with trash for my body, amongst other things, like other things that are trash, like social media and TikTok and stuff like that. Because you have to have a balance in life. That's important. With your to-do list, break your tasks into smaller tasks. Like, don't be like, I have to write this essay. I mean, you can if that doesn't bother you, but if your essay's due in like 2 weeks, you could write like a paragraph a day, and then it's like not as hard and long, you know? If you set your expectations too high, you are going to have a worse outlook of your success rate, quote unquote. Like that's me, like when I like have a project that I need to do, school or otherwise, I'm like scared to start it subconsciously because I'm like, well, what if I like do bad? Like what if it's this, blah, blah, blah. So start your tasks small, give yourself small tasks, lower your expectations for yourself, and then you will rise above those expectations usually. One of my favorite things for working on long projects and things I just don't want to do is the Pomodoro Pomodoro technique.
Pomodoro.
And that is where you work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, and after 4 of those 25 work sessions, you take a full break for 20 minutes. Let's get into some of the things the commenters said on my last video. So there were some comments about how to maneuver around the legalities and pathways of the system. I'm not going to go over those today. However, the comments are always open in that video, so. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I'm going to have a full video. I'm going to have a full video about this, but thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, I literally blessed to you all. I'm so thankful for every one of you. I love when you guys comment on my videos. It makes my day. I love responding to you guys, but there'll be a full video about that soon. The commenters say, Maria Smith, I hope I pronounced that right, says to use apps like Brainly, Socratic, Quora, Quizlet, SparkNotes, and SlideShare. So I actually like a few of those that I use myself. I use Quizlet, obviously flashcards for, doing things that need flashcards, I don't know, memorization. I use that a lot for my anatomy class, but that's kind of a well-known one. Socratic, you can actually take pictures of the question that you need answering and get the answer. This is not to be used for tests, people. We do not condone cheating. But I like to use this on my homework when I'm struggling, and especially for like my pre-calc class or my brief calc class or whatever class I'm in. I don't even know what math class I'm in. It helps, it like outlines like how to do the problem and stuff like that. Cassie Anthony says she's been doing online school for 3 years and she has some advice. Get to know the ins and outs of your school. Get ready even though it's not required. I don't do that. Never do online school in your bed. I know it's hard. Yeah, it is hard, Cassie. It's extremely hard. Respect your teachers. Good. So yeah, those are just some of my basic tips. If you guys want more in-depth ones, let me know. I will do research. I'm like a decent student, so I guess I have some background knowledge, but I can also do research because that was the vid. Subscribe if you want more funny / helpful content, because I think I provide both. I don't know. That's your guys' job, so let me know. If you have any video suggestions, make sure you comment. Doubly make sure that you like this video and subscribe, because if you don't, you're lame. Just kidding. You're not, but like, you'd be cooler if you did those things. I will see you in the next video. Peace.